Ladies and gentlemen, allow me first to introduce myself. My name is Polinari Sitanggam. I am the 12th grade at Minor Seminari Kristus Sacerdos Pematangsiantar. Today, I stand before you with humility, not as an expert, but as someone who wishes to learn and share about the story of nature and culture that lives in the heart of Lake Toba. For your information, I come from Pangururan, Samosir, and I am honored to share with you a reflection on why Toba Caldera, a UNESCO Global Geopark, is not only a national treasure, but also a global responsibility. Let me begin with a story from another caldera in our country, that is Lake Tondano in North Sulawesi. It is once celebrated for its clear water and abundant fish. But now, Tondano is struggling. Uncontrolled aquaculture, pollution and deforestation have caused its water to shrink, its fish to disappear, and its beauty to fade. This is not just the story of Tondano. Across the world, many volcanic lakes are suffering the same fate, victims of human negligence and short-sighted development. Now, imagine if the same thing were to happen to Lake Toba, the largest volcanic lake in the world. The goal itself is to move us to act, because unlike many calderas, Toba carries not only geological wonder, but also a deep cultural soul that belongs to the Batak people. Losing Toba would mean losing both nature and culture at once. Dear friends, today we gather not merely to admire Toba Caldera, but to ask ourselves what kind of legacy we will leave behind. 74,000 years ago, fire and ash shaped this land into the extraordinary caldera we admire today. For centuries, the Batak communities have kept it alive with the gondang music, ulos weaving, rituals and stories. Toba is not just a place, it is a living bridge between geology and humanity, between the ancient and the modern, between the earth and its people. But bridges can collapse if they are not cared for, and if we remain careless, one day Toba may become just another case study of environmental decline, like Tondano or others. The American naturalist John Muir once said, "In every walk with nature, one receives far more than he seeks." And indeed, to stand on the cliffs of Toba is to encounter beauty woven together with wisdom, the wisdom of survival, of harmony, and of responsibility. But here lies our challenge. Heritage is only valuable if it is preserved. UNESCO's Director General, Audrey Azoulay, reminds us, heritage is not only about the past, it is a bridge to our future. This means preserving Toba is not nostalgia, it is an investment for tomorrow. So, what must we do? First, we must protect its nature. The forests, rivers, and biodiversity around Toba are living shields. Without sustainable tourism, responsible waste management, and reforestation, the lake will not survive. As an old proverb says, we do not inherit the earth from our ancestors, we borrow it from our children. Every act of carelessness is a theft from the next generation. Second, we must celebrate its culture. The Batak people hold a heritage that is unique and irreplaceable, from their music and dances to their ulos weaving and oral wisdom. These traditions should not vanish in the rush of globalization. Instead, they should be strengthened, taught, and proudly shared with the world. Culture is not a museum piece, it is a living identity. Third, we must unite. Governments, communities, scholars, and travelers must work together. As the biologist Edward O. Wilson once said, "The future of the planet depends on our ability to work together. No single actor can save Lake Toba alone, but together we can ensure its survival." Dear ladies and gentlemen, When we look at Lake Toba today, we are not simply looking at a lake, cliffs, and village. We are looking at a mirror that reflects who we are as human beings. Are we guardians or are we destroyers? Do we honor our heritage or do we neglect it? The choice is ours and the time is now. Let history honor us as the guardians who protected a legacy of fire and culture, turned it into a gift for humanity. Because Toba is not just Indonesia's pride, it is the world's treasure, and that treasure must live on. That's all about my speech. For your precious attention, I say thank you. And don't forget to like and share to your relation. Your support means a lot.